Hi there, welcome back to FPL Focus. It's me, Paul, and this will be a very short and sweet one. It is my watch list. Okay, so these are going to be all the players I'm keeping an eye on, either considering them for next week or the week after, game week 5, where Newcastle are concerned, for example, but also players that I just haven't got the bottle to bring in this week as well. So there may be a couple of good picks in here for you if you like a punt. Yeah, let's go, shall we? So first up, goalkeepers. There's two I'm watching. Sanchez at Chelsea, a 4.5 million goalkeeper playing for a team that has not got any Champions League football this year, no European football at all. It's all going to be about the league. So hopefully he gets some more starts and he may make my team at some point, maybe on wildcard. Onana, Man U, £5 million, 9 points last week. Maybe, just maybe, if I sell Luke Shaw, I may actually break the trend and buy a £5 million goalkeeper just to get in on their clean sheets. In defence, Trent at Liverpool didn't have the best of weeks, did he? To be honest, but he did have a disallowed assist, and he was the highest scoring points player for FPL for the second half of last season. So, still want to keep an eye on. I haven't managed to have time to take James off, but he's injured, so ignore that. Trippier at Newcastle at 6.5 million. Again, it's for game week 5. I mean, do we really need to watch him? I mean, he tailed off towards the end of the last season, so we shall see. But yeah, obviously we'll see how he does in the next couple of weeks. Botman, if we can't afford him come game week 5, maybe a great option at £4.5 million with an assist last week. Udogi, not sure you say it, at Tottenham, £4.5 million. Let's see how he settles into Ange Postecoglou, if that's how you say it, is team in midfield. Martinelli, £8 million on the watch list because I did want him in my game week 1 team. He was one of the first subs to go off last week, so let's see how that goes. And I do feel actually he may be one of the players that's rotated quite a bit, certainly as the Champions League comes into play. Trossard doing really well since he's joined the team as well, and almost like for like, well, slightly different style player, but you know, it doesn't weaken the team, I don't think, by putting Trossard into it. So there we go. Basically, all of the Newcastle midfielders that played well last week, we're going to keep an eye on them, see which one comes to the top. Tonali looked good though, didn't he? What a finish from him. Gordon looked back to his best. Barnes finishing. Almiron, we know what he did last year, doing his cheeky little Messi impression for a bit. Liverpool players, actually, this is a good week to bring them in if you want to. I think it's just a case of, do you know who's going to start? For me, my choice of those three, if I was bringing one in this week, it would be Luis Diaz, and he almost made the transfer show video, to be honest with you, which, by the way, there's no players on here that I am considering as options for transfer this week. They are on the transfer show video. I will drop that as like a thing you can click on at the end if you're looking for players for this game week. So yeah, Liverpool, let's go and see how they get on, who plays. Richarlison, an out of position midfielder, playing up top for Tottenham, but didn't look the best. But the way Maddison's playing, he could be supplying him with some great opportunities, and he could be finishing them. Mitoma at Brighton got an assist and looked lively, didn't he? He looked very lively. Although he does do a bit of covering for Estupinian, I don't think that limits his game in any way, shape or form. Eze at Crystal Palace, let's keep an eye on him because he is the talisman there. Didn't get a return last week, which upset a few people, but he won't return every week. He's £6.5 million. We thought he might return every week. He might be, closer to the 12.5, £14 million that Erling Haaland comes in at. Diaby at Aston Villa seems to be playing quite a high position. I'll get a good look at it this week. They're playing my Everton, so I shall be able to give you a little bit more information about him next week. But he looks an exciting player, doesn't he? And Bowen at West Ham scored as well this week. Had a fantastic pre-season. I think we all, well, if you're new to the game, didn't do so well last season, but the season before, he was flying. I can't remember how many points he got, but I think he was like second highest point scorer in midfield. Do let me know in the comments below. And then on to the forwards. I've got Watkins at Aston Villa, £8 million. I'll have a good look at him this weekend again, but not the worst shout. I just don't like to. I think Everton can keep a clean sheet this weekend, and yeah, that's just my views. We shall see though. Wilson, Newcastle, £8 million. Isaac for 7.5 or 7.6, I think, as he is now. I've just seen before. Should have changed that. Sorry. Early preparation. DCL at Everton at £6 million as well. Who got 90 minutes midweek in a behind closed door friendly against Man United at Carrington. So hopefully we see him back very soon. Excuse me. Playing in an Everton shirt. Now he's completed his training programme. And Nketiah started for Arsenal this week. I mean, he took the place of Gabriel, which I was absolutely gutted about, but he could be a great £5.5 million option. He scored for fun when he came into the team for sort of 10 games last season, then dropped off a little bit. But certainly initially he did very, very well, and he's off the mark again. Is that Arsenal have got a great run of fixtures? Maybe he's someone to bring in game week 4 for João Pedro, if that's your way of thinking as their fixtures get tougher. Morris at Luton is another 5.5. Looks like he's a guaranteed starter. He's on the penalties for Luton as well and scored one this week. Actually scored more points than João Pedro, but will he get as many chances? That's the thing. We shall see. And then a £4.5 million played 90 minutes last week. Let's see if that continues. Osula at Sheffield United. Right, that's it. Like I said, that is my watch list. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, then just click on the right hand side now, and just below there, just here, there should be a video with my transfer show, all the people that I am recommending for transfer this week. Remember guys, choices are all yours. I just give my research and my thoughts, and you make your own minds up. Lovely. Thank you very much. Take it easy. I shall see you later. Take care.